A very dynamic, the Inspector General of Chhattisgarh Police, Mr. Sundarraj, now joins me. Hectic day, whole day spent on the dusty tracks of Bastar and dusty as well as dangerous.
Yeah, but fortunately today the entire process went off peacefully and systematically, and we had a incident-free polling compared to the previous elections in the entire Bastar Range. We had 5 districts which are going to the polls in the phase 1, and all the process has been completed in a very professional and systematic manner. There was small unfortunate incidents, but more or less the entire process went off peacefully and according to the plan.
There was an ID blast and there was a Jawan who lost his life to a UBGL shell. Other than those incidents, you mean to say that there were minor incidents, but there was no violence. That's fine, but you know, this election has almost been done in the shadow of a massive encounter which took place just a few days back, and also continued violence against the political activists, particularly targeting one political party. I wish to ask you, Mr. Sundarraj, that have the levels of violence that have gone up in the last few months had any impact on the voter turnout, or the voter turnout has gone up? What are your reports till now?
In the last few months, we had very good operational season. There have been more than 79 Naxal dead bodies recording during various encounters in the last 3.5 months, and we have recorded more graded weapons like AK-47, INSAS, and other regular weapons. So there's a positive atmosphere security scenario prevailing in the region. And Maoist, as per their typical modus operandi, they used to boycott the polls, whether it is a local body elections or it is a Vidhan Sabha election or it is a general election. But in the last few elections, we have seen a trend that local native population, they are not going by the boycott call being given by the Naxals. They are braving to go behind the boycott call, and they are turning out in huge numbers in the polling station. And compared to 2019 Lok Sabha election, we had more than 112 polling stations established in 2024, which were as well considered to be the Naxal stronghold area. We have opened up new security camps in those areas, and this time we had a polling station also in those base camp area. So there have been a tremendous and positive response among the voters, and the native population also, they have seen the real and ugly face of the Naxal, which is anti-people, anti-development, anti-democratic. So they have made up their mind to boycott their boycott call and come in huge number to vote in favor of the democracy.
My final question to you, Mr. Sundarraj, before I let you go, is the last but not the least worry of the security apparatus and the Election Commission of India in these parts is that all the polling parties return safely, along with all the EVMs, and there is no untoward incidents either targeting the polling parties or the EVMs that have the cast vote. Can you now confirm to NDTV that all your polling parties from deep inside the jungles of Bastar back in the safety zone and all the EVMs in the strong room?
Most of the parties, they have reached to their respective base camps, and majority of them, they have even reached up to the district headquarters strong rooms. But as of now, we can confidently claim that all the polling personnel as well as the EVM machines, they are either in the strong room or the intermediate strong room. So as far as security point of view is concerned, we have crossed that risky point. Now we have few tasks remaining, but we are confident that would be completed in a safe and secure manner.
Thank you, Mr. Sundarraj. Thank you very much for speaking to NDTV. So, Gargi, one big piece of news is that all the polling parties, along with the EVMs, polling parties of the Election Commission of India and the state apparatus, along with the EVMs, at least from the Bastar region, 5 districts, huge mammoth area, bigger than Goa, almost the size of Kerala, are now back in the safe and secure zone. So, at least out of the firing range of the Naxals.